Weather from where you live.
Yeah, boy, this storm had mesoscale banding with it. We had bands of snow kind of pivoting in from the southeast. And boy, if you got underneath one of these bands, you really got a lot of snow. I noticed in parts of southern Indiana where those bands set up over a foot, and Albion, Illinois, southeast Illinois, where one of those bands just sat there, 18.3 inches. Similar situation here. Notice this band from Winamac through near Brookston, West Lafayette, and Montmorency, all the way down to near Attica. I had several reports of 4 inches out of that band. Tyler Snyder had 4. I measured 4 here at the station. We had 4 up near Winamac, a little less outside of that band. And then banding features here in our eastern counties. We had 6.5 down here towards Ladoga, near Clarks Hill, about 5.5 so far, and 6 reported down here in Tipton County, 6.1 near Kirkland. Less as you head northwestward. 1.5 from Marianne. Ben and Wolcott had 3 inches and 1.5 reported there near Fowler. And also just north of Pine Village. But there's still some snow out there, and areas that saw less today are actually getting the snow now. This band is just sitting here. So I will be updating the snowfall totals, and all your reports are definitely appreciated. So it's still snowing here in our northwest and western counties, and still pretty good snow falling up here in our northeastern counties. Though this system is gradually winding down, pretty good snow here west of Rensselaer, and also pretty good snow from Kentland down to Earl Park, Dunn, and southward towards Pence right now. A few flurries, a little light snow around Lafayette, and still some pretty good snow from Kewanna, Akron, Fulton, Logansport, and Royal Center to Burnettsville, and also Star City here in Pulaski County, and still snowing in a good chunk of Carroll County, though much less as you head southeastward where the heavier snowfall totals were today. Still some snow showers this evening, but gradually this pulling out of here as our storm lifts away, but still a lot of clouds to the west, so still kind of a cloudy night, but we'll start to get some sun gradually in here during the day tomorrow. So snow tapering, wind slowly diminishing, but still some blowing and drifting issues overnight. Then we track the next storm Friday night into Saturday. Wind trend right through the evening and overnight. Notice the gusts still 27 miles an hour midnight, 22 4 a.m. So still blowing and drifting mainly on east-west roads. And notice wind chills low. We'll drop down to the lower 20s tonight. This is actually the air temperature. That's the wind chill. Notice those wind chills still pretty bitter. Upper single digits to right around 10 degrees. Tomorrow with the sun coming out, still kind of cold. Highs in the 20s, not as much wind. 28 Lafayette, 28 Attica, 27 for the high at Frankfort, and up towards Winamac. Notice on Futurecast tonight, though, still a lot of cloudiness around. But we'll see a clearing trend underway tomorrow. Clouds slowly breaking up with time. All the snow well east of here, and even tomorrow night we look okay. But once we get into Friday, clouds on the increase. And once we get into, I think, Friday night and early Saturday morning, notice the blue here. That's some snow headed our way. There is a question as to how much. There's the current storm. See this little spin right there? That's the next storm that may affect us. Now, there's some question on the track. There's some question on just how much moisture it's going to have, but the potential does exist for at least some minor accumulating snow as we end the week, and that would tend to be Friday night into Saturday morning. 28 on Saturday afternoon. The sun will start to come out. Colder, 23 Sunday with some more fresh snowpack and perhaps a little more snow once we get into Tuesday. But you get the idea. Temperatures a little bit below normal and more of a typical winter. You know, last year was not a typical winter, and this feels more like what you would expect in north central Indiana for late December.
Hey, I wanted to thank you and Jesse and Cameron for keeping everybody informed about what was going on. And man, you were talking about December 26th about 2 weeks ago, so you knew the date. It was great.
We were all consulting each other today, and glad we could keep people safe.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Chad.
Chad, thank you. Lawmakers may not get back to fiscal cliff negotiations until tomorrow, but up next, we'll tell you how a popular coffee shop is trying to